On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Sunday evening to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a rather interesting set of stories to delve into in the evening, yeah. So I'm pretty sure by this, the regular ones and ones them out there have consumed their Sunday dinner. You don't know, Sunday the official red rice and roasted day and homemade drinks. Yeah, man. We know, say, some of the girl them still, you don't know, can't bother with the cook business, cause them say, the man a cookie lily. So KFC will most definitely be the order of the day. But whatsoever it is that you consume, we have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator to provide a meal in today's day and age, because many is presently going without. So if I even that, we have to give thanks for. Whether it be a piece of steak, some French fried chicken, stew chicken, baked chicken, even some chicken foot or chicken back, still have to give thanks. Because once the belly full, the belly full, the belly no business, I want really full it. The belly hunger want to know say what is going down. Is well cooked, tasty, delicious, and it is fulfilled. So indeed, that is enough to be grateful for. So now the Sunday evening, I'm pretty sure the ones them hear about the big brawl down at Mobile Freeport station. Where prisoner take Squady gun and clap can pan prisoner and Squady and a bag of halabaloo. And I go want to stay tuned for that. Because when you hear about the incident, I'm sure. But most don't know who the prisoner is. But On The Spot News Media will most definitely give some of you who know him a shocker to say that, hey, that's the prisoner that pulled that off. But stay tuned, Unaga most definitely want to catch that part of the vlog there. But before we get into that, make we get into this. We're going to talk a little bit more about the missing teacher, Daniel Anglin. Because the more me investigate, the more it a point in the direction of the so-called bad brother where she have. I'm not for certain though, say I really him it a come off for. But one thing for sure, maybe, just maybe, a him it a come off for. I won't say his name. And I won't make reference to previous vlogs that I did about him, because obviously the family is in danger. So those who know. Those who don't know, boy, we don't have to go wait until all of this unfold before we put it out there again. But I hope for her safe return. Now that so-called bad brother presently in jail. He is in jail presently for a firearm-related incident. Now he had a physical altercation with prisoners in the lockup that he is in. Because he's a brother where not really bad in the era where him come from. In fact, when On The Spot News Media dropped the first vlog on him, many people, including some of my close associates of On The Spot News Media, email, inbox, text to say, hey, you're sure about the information there because the brother there come from such and such place and him not them type of man there. But when everything unfolded, the same persons would have come back and I said, Jano On The Spot, you know a true attack. I never know. See a them type of man there when time we got check some people in the underworld. The underworld I tell we say, yeah man, a them type of man there. But because him not do nothing per se like that in a film era where him come from, the people them know him. So persons were a bit doubtful, which is understandable. But everything play out and they finally figure out who he really is. Now he's a man, as I stated, when a body in him era. So him go all about, he's a hired it. Go all about, go do him wrongs. But he's a man before him carry out the it. Him get himself familiarized with the community. Familiarized with the people. And he's a person that is kind of fun-loving. Very bright youth too, because the kids them in the era, them always gravitate towards him because it's a youth where the kids them will go to for help with homework. And them will also help out the older people him. So anyway, him go circle for a little while. The people them always love him until him strike. Then them see the real, true nature of him. He is what I would call a charismatic type of a person. A really interesting figure to note. So I really go on and know is that I'm going to a certain community to carry out the hit. But after him do the dirt for the man them, him move with a strap. And the criminal elements are hell-bent that them want back the strap because you know say in the criminal underworld, them not really too like the gun thief. So the criminal element them we move the strap from is hell-bent on getting back the strap by whatsoever means necessary. Hence the reason why he was involved in a physical altercation whilst incarcerated just a few weeks ago. Now, as I stated in yesterday's vlog, family members, if you're not listening to On The Spot News Media, pay him a visit in the lockup and see if he can give any farmer names of the persons where him have him altercations with, who him know say want to do him things are him family members, and see if him can point in the right direction. Share the information with the police and see where them can come up with. As I stated, and I must him it a come from, because people disappear every day in a jam rock. And it's not necessarily because them family member mix up. But we also know say the can't catch quack or catch him shot thing is most definitely real. And the sister, who's a teacher, would have been a really easy target. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. Now, this brother here, presently on your screen, went missing a few days ago. And sadly, his body was found lifeless. Now, he went missing on Thursday. A missing person report was filed by his family members. He has since been identified as 24-year-old Marco Michi Downer, said to be a national basketball player. His body was found in an unfinished building in Bayside, Portmore vicinity, the Forum Beach. That is when you're going in the direction of Rodney's Arms, a little fish spot there where you can eat some good swim around. Now it is said that passers-by stumbled upon the body and alerted the police. And On The Spot News Media understands that a belt was found around his neck. So police and residents alike from the Amanda Court area where he resided are speculating that the former national basketball player may had taken his own life. Really, really sad, my peeps. But anyway, now to the main story. And this is how a prisoner at the Freeport lockup station in Mobile St. James take away a squaddy gun and clap a whole heap of can in the cell, pan the prisoner and also pan a squaddy. So I'm going to give the preliminary report and then we're going to get down into the meat of the matter. Now, the preliminary police report indicates that last night's bizarre knockings and clappings incident in the Freeport police lockup in Mobay, St. James stemmed from an altercation involving 5 prisoners. Now, a 35-year-old inmate, which will be named further down, he is the alleged criminal element that used the police weapon to knock it and clap it at a fellow inmate. And now he's facing charges of wounding with intent and discharging a weapon. Now, the incident took place sometime around 7:30 p.m. So it is reported that a dispute developed among the 5 prisoners on the cell block, which resulted in a physical altercation. During the fight, one of the prisoners sustained a knife-up wound to his upper body. It is said that the cops on duty responded, and among them was an officer who reportedly was about to leave work. It is said that the police officer placed his firearm under a desk in an area near to the cell block before joining the response effort. It is said that the injured prisoner was later removed from the cell block and placed in the same area where the policeman hid the firearm. It is said that the prisoner was still furious and searching for implements to go back into the cell block to continue the physical altercation. It is said that in his search, he found the hidden firearm, and he pointed that firearm on the police officer that had the keys to the cell block and demanded that the cell block be open. So the police, in fear of his life, opened the gates to the cell block. The inmate, armed with the policeman's firearm, went on the cell block and started can up the whole place, firing several can into a cell with the criminal element that he had the physical altercation with. It is said that that criminal element get can up in his chest and neck, and during the knockings and clappings, a policeman who was on the cell block get a one graze from one of the bullet. Now, an armed female officer came to assist, but when the female officer see what take place and all of the atrocities what she see in front of her, she get frightened, panic, and couldn't deal with the matter. So another squaddy that was in close proximity take her firearm from her and clap some can in the direction of the prisoner with the firearm. It is said that that prisoner with the firearm pick up 2 can from the squaddy, one in him chest, one in him foot. So when him see that squaddy there, a real layman pick, and him out to get dirt, him wave the white flag of surrender and push out the matic, because guess what? The matic empty. So him know say him corner's dark. So in a bid to save him life, him wave the white flag, push out the matic, which was recovered by other police officers. All injured parties, to include the 2 prisoners and the officers, was taken to the hospital where they were treated. Now we could get into the meat of the matter. Just over a month ago, I did this vlog presently on your screen with a criminal element, a known criminal element who come from Cambridge, known as Wappy. Big TikToker, known as Nighttime Pan TikTok, where, as you can see in this picture, he's wearing a police cap in his cell in the Freeport cell block. I did that vlog, just to show the authorities that hey, we don't need to tighten up security, because if you watch the vlog, the prisoner was seen videotaping police pan the cell block. Is a prisoner still where put out some 1 and 2 positive content, but a knockis and clappis none the same. So we definitely had to highlight that to show the authorities that, hey, Freeport police station need to tighten up. So I guess, obviously, nothing was done. And even after the knockings and clappings yesterday, prisoners recorded sections of the cell block showing the spent casings and everything, tampering with the whole scene whilst videotaping same. Yeah, man. But I gotta play an audio clip of the actual thing so you can get a full understanding of what I'm speaking about before we get into the meat of the matter. Listen.
Two man just get shot in Freeport.
Yeah, BigFoot.
Right now.
Yeah. Take their gun for the police. The police, give him the take away.
25.
The police give him the gun and he take you and shoot the man in the neck. Yeah. See there, fresh shot. And a jailhouse, see there. Jailhouse people are jail with it.
Yeah, you know, sell with it, see there.
Now sell, listen.
Well, there you have it, my peeps. Prisoners reporting to you live, fresh from out of the Freeport police station. And I'm pretty sure many of the ones them I got talk in the comment section that the phone them never walk go in there. And I definitely say true to that fact. So the squad of them need to look within themselves and not really too pint, no fingers too tough on the prisoners them where that is concerned. Because we expect criminals to do what criminals to do. But we don't expect employees of the state sworn to serve and protect for aid and abet in criminals doing what criminals do. But anyway, make we get into the meat of the matter. Now on your screen is the man that the criminal elements in that voice clip referred to as BigFoot. His birth name, Christopher Campbell, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as BigFoot. Now BigFoot was an original member of the original Stone Crusher gang. As you heard, one of the prisoners refer to him as a crusher man. So when time them said the crusher man, they are referring to the fact that he was a member of the original Stone Crusher crew back in the days. Now BigFoot did some time behind bars, hence the reason why a lot of persons never really know much about him, because him spent like little over 10 years behind bars. After him go clap some can pan a youth up a Salt Spring known as Puppiness, but end up clap with Puppiness like a daughter in the knockings and clappings. And I saw him end up a prison. Now on your screen is a vlog that I did over a year ago featuring the same criminal element. Now if you need to know more about BigFoot and other criminal elements, watch the vlog there and be enlightened. Yeah man, BigFoot, dangerous, dangerous youth. Now unfortunately, BigFoot is still among the land of the living. Me not think he might go get off of that one so easy. But also, the Squady we put on the strap have a lot of questions to answer to. The fact that the incident happened at the police station. Whole heap of police always in a Freeport police station. Those who work there, those who just a visit there, police in the canteen, police on duty, off duty. It would have easier if him did just spend a few minutes, at least another minute, and go find a Squady and palm the Squady in firearm and then go assist what go on over the cell block. All of that could have been avoided. So a lot of questions in need for answer, and I'm pretty sure Indicom I have a field day with him and also the inspectorate of the JCF. That's the investigative arm of the JCF. I have a field day with him. So Squady, holy part water. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. Now to the hierarchy of the St. James Police Division. I hope we take this thing here very, very serious now. I know, say, we need to call in the Caribbean search team to give the Freeport lockup. As a matter of fact, all the lockups in St. James are thorough sweep and police personnel working on the cell block. We don't need to pay keen attention to them. Because, as I stated, the cell phone, them where the prisoner them are use, do the recording, never walk go in there. So it's either it was directly given to them, or when time prisoner visit a run and relatives are bringing in them little goodies, them sneak it in some sort of way, in the food, in the clothes, in the shoes, whatsoever. And on never did I pay keen attention and I search the thing them properly. And some of the thing them slip through and reach the prisoners them. This thing here could have really worked out way different. Officers could have lost their lives. And prisoners could have also lose them life under phone watch. That no look good. None at all. So no need to fix that. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and update in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.